Welcome back, everybody, to Bacuri Farms on Farming Simulator 19. Thank you to all my viewers, all my viewer who is still watching Farming Simulator 19 content. There's going to be a lot of hype for the 22. I understand that. I will be getting it. But until then, we have peanuts, a lot of peanuts. I didn't harvest all the peanuts. I am tired of seeing, if I see another peanut, I'm going to turn into a peanut. A word of warning for anyone playing on this map. Well, I'm going to say warning. A word of caution, perhaps. The worker does not, as you may have seen in the previous episode, the worker does not like the peanut harvester. It is a potato harvester, modified potato harvester that harvests the peanuts. And you must do it all yourself. So you can't put multiple harvesters. It's like you and the harvester getting to know intimately each other throughout the day. And I have enough peanuts. I'm just going to seed over the rest of it. I don't want to do any more peanuts. Anywho, so there we go. We got nearly 300. I mean, the yield on it on peanuts is quite large, to say the least. Shall we just go have a little quick, we'll go have a little tour. So, from just this little piece of field, I got nearly 300,000 liters of peanuts. And likely another 200 and something is left on the field there. I really don't want to deal with it anymore. I said I was going to try peanuts. We have peanuts. What are we going to do next? Well, that's a good question. Because, oh yes, we finished our harvest of, oh my, what was it? Canola, yes. So canola was harvested. There's our peanuts. Yeah, peanuts. That's done. I'm done with peanuts. We have barley planted here. This is the stuff is looking like it's ready to harvest, but it's not because of the seasons, and I planted it out of order. So, what can we plant? Well, we have a fairly wide variety of items that we could plant. Soybeans, corn, sunflowers. Well, okay, maybe not quite so wide a variety of stuff. Well, I don't want to, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do cotton. I'm not doing sugar beets or potatoes. That's just painful. Pain that I will not endure in this series. You know what, let's let's shut that off. Well, soybeans. You know what? Soybeans are going to be nice and quick and easy because they do not require fertilizer. And I can do it with a planter, which is a nice wide. Nice and wide. Get rid of that peanuts. Where's the soybeans? There we go. Yes, it is November 22nd of the Monday, and everybody is posting Farming Simulator 22 videos, which is fine. I mean, that's a new, shiny new toy. And eventually everybody will get there. All right. Well, what about this ryegrass? Yeah, we just missed the planting. Should have looked at that. If we're going to do ryegrass again there, we should have done it. Well, we could plant corn there for the time being. And then ryegrass. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to need fertilizer then. Oh, dear. Well, whoa. A little tipsy. You know what? I'm going to get... Yeah. Oh, so indecisive. I got another planter, so I'm going to get this guy going on soybeans. And then I'll grab the other and do corn. I guess we've kind of run... Oh, I guess we could do the beans again. That was different. But they're not in season right now, or planting season. Oh, we should check on our cows, I guess. We'll get this guy going here. Get our little window up there. See, it's not going to show anything because it doesn't need fertilizer. Soybeans do not require fertilizer when you have precision farming on, which is fantastic. So, if you're running precision farming, you can easily run soybeans with a planter or seeder that does not have a fertilizer option, and you are good to go. You don't need to apply fertilizer. It is a good cash crop. It doesn't yield a lot necessarily, but usually the prices are good, and I guess we will see. I haven't had a whole lot of crop information that I could see yet on 22, but I'm sure that'll trickle down. Yeah, see, it's soybeans 2,600 per 1,000 liters. That's a decent price. Haven't really seen too much with. I mean, we'll start to get to know. I mean, if the prices and so forth are something. Let's see. Shall we use? What else we got here? Let's get this guy. And from what I see, the graphics on the PlayStation 5 are nice and sharp and crisp. And the frame rate, 60 frames per second on PS5. PS4 apparently is 30 only. Now, will you notice a difference necessarily? Well, I don't know. Perhaps. We're going to need fertilizer. Oh, I just thought I was going to make that. A lot of unanswered questions on Farm Sim 22 still, just because there's just so much there that may or may not have changed. So, just like anything, it's a learning process. A lot of things are the same. Apparently, controls are very, very much similar or exactly the same as 19. The the menus are different enough that it's going to be, different. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Don't know when this is going to release. Probably in the next few days or so. There's, like I say, there's going to be a lot of 22 content out there. A lot of it's going to be probably pretty much the same until until maybe a new map might be released or mods start getting released. I've seen that there is already the government subsidy sign. This will be old news by the time anyone sees this. But yeah, we're just going to oh, is corn really, can I do, yes, corn is good to go. Yeah, so been having a good time doing some multiplayer with a number of the other content creators, Rusty Money, Brian Baru, John Linden, and his friend Boots. As you may note, as you may see, Farming Stee. I had a nice little chat with Farming Stee, and many others are on that to-do list, as you may say. Yeah, I did not make any recordings of my time with Rusty Money. It was just get to know each other kind of play, Not everybody's gonna let's say blend well with others, but from what I can see with this game, most you can pretty much, I'm pretty easy to get along with. If someone likes animals, you can do animals. I'll do something else. If you like doing potatoes, go ahead. I'll do something else, or I could help you with that, or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. For me, it's the cooperation, and the operation of a farm requires different things and many different kinds of operations, and farms can be anything you want. You want a cattle farm, you want a chicken farm, you want a pig farm. There's always stuff to do. So if anybody is interested in doing some multiplayer, let me know. We could do a little multiplayer episode, cooperation. Me and Rabid Rob have a series together on Rustic Acres, and we have a ton of fun doing that. He's quite the character. And me and Mr. John Linden have a series on Tuscan lands, and we have a good time there doing stuff and just talking about, a lot of it is about not just the what's going on the farm or what we're doing, although sometimes funny stuff happens, and we have a good time with that. But just a general chat, the farmyard chat, as it were, or as Rusty, the barnyard chat, and just the interaction there. This is a fantastic community and a bunch of good people. So, yeah, and it's just the more the more people that watch and create content, the bigger the community kind of gets, and the more diverse, and the many different styles. And now with 22, it opens it up to Xbox and PC and PlayStation. I haven't seen how that works yet, so that's going to be very interesting. How the crossplay works, because right now on PlayStation, with the PlayStation chat feature, the party chat feature, you can get into a party chat and then set up a gameplay before you get into the game. So I'm not sure how that's going to work if a player on Farm Sim 22 on PC wants to join a player on PlayStation, how that's going to all work out. Curious. Be nice to know, because there are quite a few on PC or Mac, for PC Mac that play this. It just yeah, it opens up so many more doors, right? Anyways, it remains to be seen. And anyways, I'm going to continue planting corn here, and if I'm finished before, which I believe I might be finished before my helper there planting soybeans, I'll go off and help him, and we'll check in later. All right, see you in a bit. All right, well, we're done those two other fields. I thought I'd put some sunflower in back into where the peanuts were, and as you can see, I have all the help window and everything open because if you look at the nitrogen, sunflowers do not require a whole lot of nitrogen or fertilizer. It's like, how come it's not changing color on the bottom? It's like, what's going on? It's like, oh, yeah, so it's already got 60 kilograms per hectare on the field already. So the application is about 20 grams, it looks like, plus 20 kilograms of nitrogen per hectare. Depending on the soil, of course, it's bouncing up and down a little bit, but yeah, not a lot comparatively speaking. And right here, as a matter of fact, it doesn't need any because it's already at an optimal value. So I started here, it's like, well, how come it's just brown? It's not showing it's putting anything on there. And yeah, that's why. On the silty clay, it's already at that level. So it'll be interesting once I get over the peanuts. Peanuts are probably up above whatever minimum amount of nitrogen needed. But we'll see. We'll see in a minute. Yeah, see, we get sandy loam, a little bit of sandy loam here. That's why it's putting on a little bit more, and then we switch to loamy sand, which is a different nitrogen requirement. Yeah, of course. So 22 has announced that they will be getting precision farming, but it is not base game, from what I can tell. By all indications, I haven't seen I haven't seen any soil sampling things. There's no menus for precision farming, so it will be an added feature at a later date at some point. I'm kind of surprised they didn't have it as base game, because they had announced that it was a 5-year project, I think they said, and an ongoing partnership, and it's not in the base game for 22. A little bit curious. I guess it's wasn't ready. I don't know. I do not know. But at any rate, it's not in there. So we wait. There's plenty of other things to keep us busy on that new game. Used Equipment is an interesting addition to the console. I understand it was it a thing on 17? I don't know. I never played 17, as this is 19 is the first farming simulator game that I have played, and only one, as a matter of fact. It's interesting. There are other farming simulator games out there. A couple others that, as far as I can tell, I haven't played any of them. I have looked at trailers and some videos, and to be honest, they all look okay, except they just don't look to be up to the level of the Giants one. As far as that goes, I don't know. I haven't played it. I can't, say anything about the gameplay. I haven't played any of them, so I just on looks alone, which is, a very small part of how a game. Well, let me say small part, but only a part. How a game looks. I'm going to turn this help window off here. Don't need to see that anymore. Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, the looks for the new game have improved. They've improved the video quality, which is if you're recording video, like many of us do, the quality of the video is a big deal, because that's what what you're presenting, and the better quality of the video, the nicer the video looks, obviously. So that's a step up, anyways. And we're almost done seeding sunflowers here, so we have the rest of it's all still growing. We have planted, or we will have planted all our available fields that would be ready to plant. And yeah, that's it for peanuts. Not doing peanuts anymore. Bye peanuts. And this should all turn out. We are planting within the acceptable planting window, seeding, planting, and we'll be looking for our maize to become ready to harvest, as well as the Napier. We will we will be making silage of in one form or another with the Napier. I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that right. I don't even know what it is. It's a forage crop. It can only be used as forage. You can't harvest it. It is listed in the menus here, but there's no selling place to sell it because you can run over it with a grain harvester. Excuse me, but you don't get anything. It'll basically harvest it and spit chaff out the back, but nothing will appear in your hopper. So it is strictly, which is kind of weird. If it's not good, why would they? I guess it's just a little bit of a quirk of the map. Maybe you are supposed to get something, but it doesn't have any. See, with ryegrass, you have a product you get from it. Two products actually, but the grain, there's a sell point. There's 3 sell points that take the grain that you get off the ryegrass, but nothing for Napier. So yeah, you chop it with a forage harvester, and you will get chaff. And I don't believe you can sell chaff by itself. That's wood chips. Yeah, so there's no sell point for chaff. You have to either put it in a silage pit, which I don't have a silage pit here, but I'm not going to do that necessarily. Here, this guy's done. I'm going to, let's see, where is it? Probably miscellaneous. No, it's oh, well, there's the hopper for it, the multi-baler bunker. Yes, so it would be baling. I believe so. There she is. Yes, so this little puppy here. We'll be using this for the Napier foil color. Pink, always pink. Pink marshmallows. Yeah, so that will be baling up. That's what we'll be using for the Napier, to bale that up and get some silage. And silage we can use for our cattle. Oh, speaking of cattle, there you go. There you go. Big old pasture there. Let's go check on them. Park this up here for the time being. We got some dirty equipment. We will shut that off. Oh, this guy's still running too. There we go. So from what I hear, because if you've noticed in this game 19, if you leave a vehicle running and you go off and do something, come back, it'll shut itself off after a while. It's like, well, I actually did want to have that thing keep running. So it's a little bit annoying. So from what Brian tells me, it took a little bit of water. That not so much of an issue in 19, like they tend to stay running longer, I suppose. I installed this fire hydrant, or it's not really a fire hydrant, it's a water fill point, because well, it loads like instantly, whereas the lake, you try to load water and it takes a hot minute. So let's go drive over to the cows here. I still have a bunch of hay here, and I have lost my broom, as it sometimes happens with those brooms. It's a weird little thing. So they're kind of messy here. Cleanliness, yeah, 0 because I need to get, well, yeah. They could use some straw. As for milk and slurry, yeah, we got milk and slurry. We got a fair bit of manure too. That suppose the oh, I'm rambling a little bit. Biogas. Here's the biogas plant. It is fairly expensive, over $1 million. So. Yeah, selling. I could alternatively buy the slurry yard to sell my manure and slurry, which is a much cheaper option than trying to buy. But then again, if I have silage, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, so indecisive. Yeah, so anyways, that's we're done planting. We're gonna figure out, oh yes, let's sell that peanut harvester. That's, yeah, get rid of that thing. No more. I'm gonna be a peanut soon. Yeah, so that's probably about it for this episode. Just a little bit of seeding, kind of talking and chatting, etc., etc. Still a bit early in the morning for me here, so I'm a little bit groggy still. The coffee hasn't kicked in yet. But yeah, so we'll continue on here at Bacuri Farms and see what happens. I haven't had any cattle die yet. I'm not sure when that happens. How old they have to be before they die. We just kind of, some of them are just kind of like 2 years old or so. And not exactly sure how that works. Yeah, really. The animals and seasons is still fairly new for me, actually, because I never really played. I don't really play around with animals much anymore in general. And in seasons, it is different. The different cattle are different. You have some actually beef cattle which don't produce milk, and you just grow them until they get big enough, which would be the Ayrshire. Those do not produce milk, and they're not all that big either. And the health, for some reason, the health's low. I think the health's low because I haven't cleaned out the. I'll have to get. I think I'll have to just get a tractor with a front end loader option on it, because I keep losing that darn broom. It flies off into the flies off into the air, and it landed somewhere. It shows it's here. There's my broom there, but it's not there. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. It's just, just farming. It's Farm Sim 19. Thanks again for everybody's watching. Continues to watch the 19 content. I say I'll be, the mod hub has been, well, for Farm Sim 19, the mod hub is, well, down, shall we say. I can't download. It's for 2 days now. No one's been able to download anything from the mod hub on Farm Sim 19. I don't know if it's been overloaded. The server's been overloaded from everybody downloading 22. Or it's, I don't know. It actually kind of hampered efforts to do multiplayer over the weekend because couldn't download mods or maps And yeah, it's kind of put quite the wrench into things, shall we say. Anyways, if you liked it, please drop a like, and remember, it's just a game. Have fun with it. I'm Looney Farm Guy. Till next time, bye for now.